Here we are, next instalment, Hastings Rock. Who's the band? For here with Alicia and Alfred from Sypha. Sypha are, well, they're big fans, I assume, of Hastings Rock or Hastings in general.
Yes.
So we've seen you down there a few times.
That was probably one of the first places that had our biggest support from. So we do love coming down to Hastings.
Yeah, huge love for Hastings. It's really cool scene as well.
Actually, on the drive down, I had a little Google on Sypha, and in the summary on top it said they've played venues like, I can't remember, London Underworld in London and Hastings Rock Fest. So I thought, we're second in the line. So there you go. Yeah, you've been going since 2022, so you're still quite young.
I feel like it feels ages, but it just goes so quickly.
So quickly, and I think it's been such a cool journey as well. We played some really cool venues like you mentioned, and released some songs along the way, and it's been a really good time so far. Just having a good time.
So you've got your first album out, early this year.
Bad Choices, that came out in end of January. I think we're super excited for that to come out. I think that's the first sort of full body of work that we're really proud of, and I think when we kind of started out, obviously we kind of had a different sound, a bit more bluesy rock and a bit lighter, and as we sort of progressed to the sound that we wanted to, we dropped songs from the set, and I think this is the first kind of full set of 10 songs that we're like, right, this is Sypha, this is chapter 1 of our sound. So it's been good. We've had a great response since it released as well. We were super overwhelmed
it went up like that, didn't it? Yeah.
It's been wicked. We hit 1 million streams on Spotify, which is really cool to see.
Not that you earn a lot of money with that. At least you've got a claim to fame.
Yeah, exactly. But like Alicia mentioned, the response has been so good, and people have reached out with their favourite songs, which is kind of crazy to hear, because we wrote them all in our tiny little flat, being listened to around the world and things like that. So really cool experience. For sure.
Yeah, we talked to a lot of bands who've been around a very long time, and for them it's quite different. What is it like for a young band to start out? Where do you start, and how? Because a lot of people say there's no money in making music. I mean, how is that?
It's definitely tricky because all the money we make, from our full-time jobs, probably goes straight into the band, and we do that just because we're so passionate about our music. And
I think you have to love what you do to push it and stay with it as a band. You've really got to enjoy it and also remember why you're doing it. Obviously it can be quite hard at times, so just remembering the good parts, celebrating the wins, I think is a very important one as you go. But I think we just wouldn't really have it any other way.
No, exactly. The wins, like Alicia said, really celebrating them, because there's times where you sat there at 2 a.m. Answering emails and doing the TikTok every day, which
it's such a big part nowadays, isn't it? You really got to be on the social media all the time, right? It's like a full-time job.
Exactly.
But I suppose starting out is quite difficult, but the Brighton scene is so strong. It's a quite tight, small scene for metal in Brighton, but everyone knows everyone, and they're all really up for helping.
Unless you fall out with them.
There's definitely venues you can go to get your first gigs, and then you kind of just stem from there. Really, it's all about the connections that you make and the people. I think that helps you kind of progress from there.
So, what's your where do you want to be? Where do you want to play? What's your aim in this? And who do you want to play with?
Good question. I think a huge sort of North Star for us is going to be Download Festival.
Hellfest is another one that we really want to play. We have one of our bigger audiences is in Germany, so we that's in France. Europe, I meant. It's so that's, we just want to get out there and kind of explore other places than UK as well.
And I've seen you've had this it's like a competition, right, where your fans have to vote for you to play and download, hopefully. How's is that closed now? Or?
That has closed.
That has closed.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Yeah, I mean, so we didn't get through that round, but we did enter it last year and we got through to the final 10 then.
I suppose,
so
as you said, you got to be on it, right?
Yeah. It was a tough heat with a lot of really strong bands, and we knew a lot of the bands in it as well. So I'm super happy for the bands who went through. Like, we do know some of them, so yeah.
And everything happens for a reason.
Everything happens for a reason.
Exactly.
I stand by that statement fully. I think that wasn't our route to get into download, so accept that for sure.
Yeah.
You definitely are playing Hastings Rock Fest at the end of May, right? The 24th of May at the Carlisle and Hastings. You've played Rock Fest before, 2023, I think. Yeah. So you're back.
We're back, yeah, and we're really looking forward to it. It's such a cool lineup as well.
Have you played the Carlisle before?
We have, yeah. We love it there. It's just such a cool venue. Like
always good vibes.
Always great vibes, yeah.
Great crowds.
And I love all like the metal merch, memorabilia on the walls and things like that.
You played last year, right? You played 25.
Yes, we did. Yeah,
yes, yeah, I remember.
Yeah, right on the seafront as well. Perfect. Especially in May, when it's going to be really nice weather as well.
Well,
hopefully.
Touch wood.
Yeah, it's your fault now if it don't happen, right? So it's got to be 5 bands this year. So it's getting better as well.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's been really cool. We played with Firefall. I think it was last year at HMS Fest. Awesome band, just nicest guys ever as well. So really looking forward to playing with them again. And Tempest Saint, we played with a couple times before as well. Again, super talented, really, really awesome stuff. So it's going to be a really, really cool day. I'm really looking forward to it.
Where did you come from? I mean, what inspired you to take up music? Why do you want to do music?
I don't know. I've just always, since I was younger, like I haven't always wanted to be in rock and metal, but I knew I always wanted to be a singer. I just loved it from being younger.
What did you sing when you were little?
McFly a lot. Still sing McFly, to be honest. Definitely not heavy stuff when I started out. Probably a lot more like pop music and Rihanna and stuff like that. But
So how'd you go with that route then?
I think
it's not very girly, is it?
I think going to BIM and meeting everyone at I did it for my diploma, so my college years, and then obviously uni as well. But I think that just the group of people I was put with, everyone just really loved rock and metal, and just got exposed to a lot more of that music and just loved it. It was so powerful. I think hearing singers like Lizzie Hale from Hailstorm and her voice, and just being like, oh my gosh, didn't even know like you could do this stuff like this. So I think it was the most excited I've been, like hearing that like music and vocally, and thought I would love to do this. I didn't know where to start with it. I felt like I was a bit out of my depth of it, but that's just what I wanted to do. So
I think you've done.
Thank you.
What do you listen to at home?
Mainly Motorhead. That was where my sort of route to metal was through my dad. Elvis Presley as well was big influence growing up as well. And then I think from there I just got into like heavier and heavier stuff, like thrash metal, Slayer, that sort of stuff. And then picked up the guitar and then just wanted to play all the songs that I loved. And that's kind of how I started writing these riffs. And, I kind of have to stop myself from copying all my favourite bands in the riffs and just sort of like, oh no, Bullet for Valentine did that 20 years ago.
I think the good thing is because everyone in Sypha come from very different music backgrounds and what they grew up listening to, it kind of creates quite a unique sound because we just pull from different things. So what you sometimes think when you write the song, when you give it to me, like what I'm going to do is always really different to what you'd imagine. So I think it works quite well to create our sound.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll take it.
Yeah, and like like Alicia said, like all four of us have very different backgrounds. Like, you know, you're McFly, Rihanna, as you mentioned. I'm like, you know, Motorhead, Slayer. Will, our bass player, loves like Green Day and things like that. And Harley, our drummer, likes everything.
Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. But I think we're all in a place where we're all like the same kind of music now.
Yeah.
It's very similar. We've all got like, I guess, a particular sound in mind. So yeah, met at the right time, I guess.
Absolutely.
So what's next? What's on the horizon for you? What do you want to do? Do you want to do a new album? Are you even thinking about it? Or
Definitely more writing. I think an EP will probably come first. But yeah, I think we've got a lot of ideas and things we want to push for. So hopefully, I think we're thinking particularly 2027 is going to be quite a big year. Hopefully, we've got some big plans in our minds. So hopefully those just come through, and we're excited. Can't say too much. We've got quite a few things unannounced, so I'm being a bit
classic.
yeah, you just got to watch this space.
Yeah, you do.
Well, what is it? Facebook, Instagram? Where's the
both of those. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I'd say Instagram's probably like the hub for everything at the moment, the main place. But yeah, all across there. So you can find us, YouTube, anywhere.
Do you do? How do you buy your music? Do you actually do CDs and records, or do you just do downloads? So it's very strange. A lot of bands don't really do anything physical anymore.
We did when our debut album came out. We did do some CDs for that. So we do sell CDs on our online merch store as well for that. Or
Because that's quite old-fashioned now in a way.
It is, but I think because it was our first piece of work, we just really wanted it, and we had so many people ask as well, and we were just like, oh yeah, let's just do it. Like,
and people were like picking them up as well. It's really nice to see, like, you know, when we play live on the merch stand, like people were buying CDs, which is really cool to see. Like,
because you get something with it, right?
Yeah.
You get a booklet or something.
Yeah.
With the download, you don't have any of that. I suppose if you're not used to it, it doesn't matter. But if you're a bit older, then you like to.
It feels more real. It feels like something.
Yeah, and like
made this.
Like the booklet's got all the lyrics in it as well, and things like that. So I mean, you
good
designed
luck
all of
trying
it,
to sing along with that.
Yeah, I'll leave that to Alicia.
That's your challenge for today. So tonight, this afternoon, you're playing Worthing. There's a little festival. With how many bands today? Quite a few. Right?
Quite a few. Yeah. It does say somewhere around here. I can't.
Yeah, it says that I've read 18 hours of rock music, so over 2 days. That's good enough, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a cool day. It's like everything's stripped back, acoustic. So it's been very strange for us, like thinking about our songs and really stripping them
So
back.
you've got to think about it differently.
Oh, for sure. I mean, not all of our songs worked, so we picked about half of them. Some brought back some old ones that we haven't released or don't play live anymore. So that's fun to kind of bring those ones back when we were a bit more bluesy and lighter. And then we've got a few covers in there as well. So yeah, it's going to be.
What's the cover? What's your favourite cover to do?
I think for me, it would probably be Tutti Frutti, Little Richard.
Yeah, we've chosen very random covers. We've not chosen heavy songs.
Oh, you can get his moves up. That's the reason.
That's the only reason he chose it.
Yeah, I'm gonna stand up. Just.
You're wearing like the velvet all-in-one with that as well.
Yeah, I'll change into that later.
Oh, there you go. That's a promise. We look forward to that one. I don't know, any suggestions or words of wisdom for anyone trying to start out and thinking about doing music? What should or shouldn't they do?
I think making effort and connections in the beginning is really important. That support as an audience member as well as a band, that if you go and play a gig, watch the rest of the bands, speak to the band, speak to the sound guys, speak to like everyone who's part of that show, and just put in that bit of extra effort. I think if you start out, you just play your show and you leave, you'll find that it's a lot more difficult to book your next show. So I think who you know goes a long way.
Yeah, I think at this like grassroots level, I think being a part of the scene and like growing that scene and really helping to contribute to the scene just matters so much, I think. And just being nice.
Being nice goes a long way, honestly.
And you'll make some really cool friends.
Yeah.
And I think the other thing is just have fun with it as well. Like, there's so much music out there right now, and a lot of people, chasing trends and things like that. But I think the bands that I really appreciate, especially in the scene, are those doing their own thing and really expressing who they are through their music. I think it's really important to sort of, it sounds really cringe, but stay true to yourself.
Just remember why you're doing it.
And it makes you stand out as well, right? You don't want to be a copy of someone else. You don't stand out, do you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Right. We look forward to seeing you in Hastings in, a month.
Yeah, can't wait.
Very excited.
Yeah, we'll see you there.
Yeah, thank you.
Velvet all-in-one.
Yeah, coming soon.
Thanks very much.
Thank you.